You remember the apartment complex explosion in Gaithersburg a few weeks ago? The school community has been rallying ever since to help the displaced residents. They are paying it forward as we are paying it forward. We'll show you what's inside these goodie bags when we come back and tell you all about the wonderful things this school is doing. You don't want to miss it. Pay it forward. Coming up after the break.
His 36-year-old son suicidal, and he left the house last night, has not seen him since, implied that he has had enough.
We are looking into the possibility of this as a criminal intentional act.
It's something that you're just gonna replay it in your mind forever because it's just fire. And you felt it. I felt it. It was right there.
Just trying to get out. That was my main thing, was trying to get out. Pretty much this is situation, you know, having to save your kids and having to save your life, having to go through all this is like, how do you go from here, you know? You have to be strong, you have to be a mom, and you have to continue to do what you have to do.
Well, this horrific scene played out at a Gaithersburg condo complex not even a month ago.
The explosion left one person dead and dozens of families lost everything.
And right across the street, Brown Station Elementary School students and staff were there jumping into action to help.
So where does it stand now? Maureen Ume joins us with more on how that school community is continuing to pay it forward. Good morning, Maureen.
Hey, good morning. We haven't done one of these in a while. I'm so happy that this is how we sort of break our longest silence or paid forwards. Being here at Brown Station Elementary School, this school really got together when this explosion happened. Can you imagine the trauma some of these kids might have experienced just seeing that, even the teachers, but they did something extraordinary. It wasn't about them. They jumped right into action, helping the displaced families, and they continue to do that weeks later. This is Vilma Nahara, right? Yeah. Nahara, come here, the principal. My apologies for that. I had it practiced, and now here I am, Nahara. Yeah. So you are part of this beautiful community. You guys did so much that day, and you continue to do it. Why?
For them. We love these kids, and these kids are our world, right? Yeah. And our community is such a great community, a loving community, and definitely a community that is in touch with families and students.
And so you all have been collecting things, or what exactly have you been doing?
We've been getting donations from a lot of our not feeder middle schools, but our neighbors and the city of Gaithersburg, and just anyone who's reached out and donated to us. Even our staff members have given to our students.
And a shout out to the staff members here behind. They didn't want to do this. They're a little nervous, but you guys are part of what makes this work. So thank you so much for being here. I want to jump down to Julie Mowdy. You are the school nurse, and you really were instrumental that day. You actually went across the street to check out what was going on. Tell me a little bit about just your instincts to do that.
We were sitting in our office in the morning, and we heard an explosion. We weren't sure what it was at first. Nancy Aziz, the health room tech, and I, and we grabbed the first aid bag and just went over to provide any assistance we could. One of the paraeducators called 911. One of the other paraeducators held one of the mom's babies so she could get her other child. So just being there on scene and getting help, you know, to those that needed it at that time.
In the aftermath, how has it been with the students? I know a lot of them must have had questions and just working through the mental aspects of it. How has that been?
We just provide support that we can. In days after the event, the Department of Human Services brought in counselors to talk to the children, and that was very helpful for them, I feel like.
Indeed, and you guys have just done a fantastic job. So again, thank you all for what you're doing. As you saw, they are collecting things for the displaced residents. Are you guys still collecting things, or is that ongoing, or is
asking for gift cards? Okay. So that way families can get exactly what they need. Yes.
And they're collecting them here, or how can folks get those gift cards?
You can bring them here. You can also donate them to the Giving Tree, and the city of Gaithersburg is also helping us too.
And I understand the mayor was here yesterday. Was there a proclamation for the school? What happened here with the mayor?
Oh, it was Safety Patrol Day yesterday. Proclamation for the city of Gaithersburg.
That's because the kids work as a safety patrol around the school, which I think is just really, really cute and remarkable.
Yes, they were actually very helpful during that time, and they helped us bring in students to the school and just brave and did what they had to do.
Well, we thank you guys. And of course, Eastern's Automotive Group is our sponsor here for Paid Forward. As always, they like to hook people up with amazing things. They have gotten these gift bags, and just inside of them for you guys, by the way, you can come a little closer. They've got here, let me get in here. They've got socks, blankets. There's so many goodies in here, too many to name. But again, just a little thank you for all you're doing. I know it's just a little token of appreciation. It doesn't match what you guys have done for the community. community at large. But thank you guys so much for all you're doing. And thank you, students. They're off camera here. But we just want to thank you again, everybody, for what you've done. Continue to do the great work. The holiday spirit in full swing here at Brown Station Elementary School. Okay, so that is how we're paying it forward. As I said, we're hoping to do some more of these and catch up with all the goodwill and stuff happening in the area. Paying it forward this way here. Thank you guys again for everything you're doing. We appreciate it. And of course, that's how we paid it forward today. Back to you guys in the studio.
Love it. One of the best things about the Pay It Forward segments is a lot of times you have news stories, you report on them, you talk about them a lot, and then you stop talking about them. But this really shows that the people who are involved and those who have been helping out, it never stops, right? They continue to do all that good work.
Yeah, not surprising that community really stepped up and continue to do so. So I don't know if you all caught that website there to continue to donate. We're going to try to tweet that out because maybe you want to do something special for Christmas, give back in some way. That's a great way to do it right here in our local community.